you talk about the place of women in our society, and you kind of got in trouble on Fox News for challenging Tamara Holder on this issue as well. But you think one of the things we need to do as a society is to start remembering that women have an important place in the home, and we shouldn't devalue that.
Yeah, and I don't understand why that's so controversial. 2 generations ago, that was boring and redundant. But now we've gone from women should be liberated from the kitchen to women should be banned from the kitchen. My brother's 14 years younger than me. None of his couple friends have a female cook. In every instance, the man cooks. And when you go to these young girls' houses, it looks like the FBI was just searching there for drugs. So not only do they not make babies anymore, they don't get married anymore, they don't cook anymore, and they don't even know how to do their own laundry anymore.
Gavin, this is so true, and one of the reasons why I was blown away by that part of your rant is because I'm one of those women. I do have children, and I did marry, well, what we consider to be early now. I mean, I married at 24, and I had my first at 28. But even now at 40, I still have friends who don't have children. But I'm one of those people that didn't learn how to cook, didn't really learn how to clean, and thought that I was kind of doing feminism a service. But as it turned out, I was doing my future family a disservice.
Yeah, you know, if you're Barbara Corcoran and you want to take over corporate America and that's what you're built to do, I think that makes up about 5% of women, in my personal experience. And by all means, go bananas. But we're now in this situation where every woman thinks she's like that. They all think they're LeBron James and they need to be in the NBA. You're not. In fact, being a housewife is a way more fulfilling job. You're shaping human lives.
Right, and exactly, and we've come to the place where now we have decided that, hey, women don't need to be in the home, and we don't need to follow this traditional model of womanhood and wifehood. And at the same time, we're going, well, what chivalry is dead? Why don't guys treat me like a lady anymore? Is chivalry dead, Gavin?
Yeah, men are a lot to blame for this because, man, especially in New York, where it's a hyperbolic microcosm of what's going on in America. And here in New York, guys don't propose. They're too scared. So they go out with a girl until her ovaries dry up, which is why I always call New York City an elephant's graveyard for ovaries. Oh, around 30, they get dumped. It takes them a couple years to recover. At that point, you're going to have to spend 15 grand on in vitro to even get one out. And 1 is for losers. 3 is the bare minimum.
That's what you need for demographics, 3. Yes.
Yes, you need to increase the human population by 1. 4 is good, 5 is awesome. But now we've got these people thinking they're super parents if they manage to squeeze 1 out at 44. And they're miserable. That's the thing. These women who don't do it, I see them, they're all my friends from high school, and they're trying to find men, they're trying to get in vitro, they're trying to adopt. It's not easy to do any of those things at that age. And a University of Pennsylvania study examined 800 different women throughout all political spheres, gender, not gender obviously, but class and income and where they live in the country, and they were all less happy than they were 30 years ago with the same study compared to men. They call it the happiness gender gap.
I agree. I think that I didn't expect it as a wife and a mother myself, but there is an amazing amount of fulfillment to be found in staying at home and raising your family.